The crown that I carry is just an ideology. I would never enforce people to what they believe. I'm just a man, like anyone else. I suffer myself, never the king that is controlling on his own behalf. Contradiction in your ideas make your work fiction. I get told it a lot, but I still know my mission. If you take pride in your arrogance, then you're losing vision. Think what you want, you'll never take my position. It's sad to see your heroes turning hate, spewing bigots. Inspiration to all, but think the starters are finished. You're only humble cause you know that you have the competition. But I'm not oppressed by your master position. I don't hate anyone, just the way that some work. The second thought does more on how you walk in this earth. Corporate business will roll over productivity, but never in life is there a prize to creativity. I am Arch-A-Matic, I will bring the static, I will bring the sweet flavor, even if I'm diabetic. Unbreakable, but you never break my schematics. So rise up from the crowd, no matter how problematic. Cause I am Arch-A-Matic, I will bring the static, I will bring the sweet flavor, even if I'm diabetic. Unbreakable, but you never break my schematics. So rise up from the crowd, no matter how problematic. I spent a long time when I was looking for success, when I was chasing myself to make others impressed. But now I know, in your own prison you sink, just because of the fear of what other people think. And it will not end until your life is spent. You will always depend on the way you defend, no matter what intent. But you must comprehend that there is no shame in what you represent. Success is the sweetest revenge is what they say, but it doesn't take away all the stress and the pain. Like the people you love are slowly fading away, like memories, slowly they stop and decay. But some people come to life and teach you how to release, how to stop yourself for the same routine. Fake people have managed to make it in your history, but never in life will they be part of your destiny. I am Arch-A-Matic, I will bring the static, I will bring the sweet flavor, even if I'm diabetic. Unbreakable, but you never break my schematics. So rise up from the crowd, no matter how problematic. Cause I am Arch-A-Matic, I will bring the static, I will bring a sweet flavor, even if I'm diabetic. Unbreakable, but you never break my schematics. So rise up from the crowd, no matter how problematic. So this is it, I'll let the word be set as a valuable lesson for you to never forget. Even the smallest effort, rise up the big steps, as even bigger results finish up to the test. I'm an artistic, autistic, different but still optimistic, idealistic, logistic, in the ways to realistic. Judge for my stylistic, like they want me pessimistic, but never and ever will I break for my anarchistic. So bring it on if you have something to say. I go stronger than anything that will stand in my way. I got a target on my head, and I'll see my end of days, but I'll go until death. Can you say the same? And I'm serious for every punchline that I spit, no longer taking it back. I'm fed up with that shit. They can say I can't rap and I'm a waste of life, but it can never be said I didn't held to the mic. I am Arch-A-Matic, I will bring the static, I will bring the sweet flavor, even if I'm diabetic. Unbreakable, but you never break my schematics. So rise up from the crowd, no matter how problematic. Cause I am Arch-A-Matic, I will bring the static, I will bring a sweet flavor, even if I'm diabetic. Unbreakable, but you never break my schematics. So rise up from the crowd, no matter how problematic. I know what the best of mistakes will say, but I'll share my vibe, cause my past is not the day. You are unstoppable, I feel what you feel. Well, here I am, slowly taking my steps to the stage. I know my fears, I know my obstacles, and I might walk the same circles over and over again. But you know what? I am not afraid, not anymore. I have faith in my journey. Everything had to happen exactly as it did to get to where you're going next. Yeah. Even though I don't know where I'm going next. But what I do know is this. For my family, friends, and loved ones, I'm willing to go on until it ends, you know? So I say let it come. Let the fear, the hatred, all of it, let it come. No longer I will back down, and I'll proudly make my stand, because I know I am not afraid. The Times grow cold with a pathway to behold, but I am not afraid. No, not anymore. A revelation, from a past a dedication, from a pain and fear, an eradication, but from a people, an education, that we're all strong, but stronger together as a nation. I am ready to face all the acclamation, enough with the doubts and the false causations. I act in formation, I got my concentration. The road won't be long, but I know my destination. I suffer a lot from aggravation, but even as it hurts, I still keep it as my inspiration. It's a complication, but yet my liberation. I will lose many, but not determination. I will never give up on my dream. There's a lot to come, but I have self-esteem. I've used anger, betrayal, rage and hate, but I'm still going on, cause after all, I am not afraid. The times grow cold with a pathway to home, but I am not afraid. No, not anymore. I will not be stuck, I will keep moving on. Memories may haunt, but I'll still stay strong. I know what the past and mistakes will say, but I'll shimmer by, cause my past is not the thing. I face my enemy, controlling emotion, but my heart is big enough to keep my devotion. And the thought of success still leaves unbroken, so I still keep my ambition set in motion. I have traumas and lots of regret. I have a lot of memories which I wish to forget. Every time I reach out to my pen and my paper, I relive my past, I worry about later. But even if all of my fears in place, I got stronger and courage, so I'm ready to face. There's a lot to come and a lot to evade, but I'm not turning back, I am not afraid.
Sometimes being afraid can stop you from doing something that you love. But hiding behind these fears means you're only hiding from your true self. It's much better to face those fears so you can shine and be the best pony you can possibly be.
Yeah, yeah, the time of chaos is now. Yeah, let's do this. Arch is in the building now. Homie, I bring it down. Enough of staying quiet, I want to bring it loud. Let me show you the way on how I get it started. I'll bring it harder than a rocket ship we just departed. You ain't stopping nothing. You thought I couldn't make it and that I couldn't take it. I was underrated, but no more patience. For speed, I'm curious. I'm ready to drive forward like I'm fast and the furious. Never underestimate your skills as you speculate. I'm ready to bring the chaos as I come and devastate. I am a partial line, so let me get this straight. Nothing to start with, but I'm still ready to create. I'm not a man who is prepping for greed. A real creator is willing to inspire and achieve. And if it means being chaos, then that's what I wanna be. A creative mind is the mind of a true MC. And I'm not saying I'm not up for a challenge. I might be smaller, but I'm ready to show off my talent. And I don't need to make sense. I am the Discord on my own, ready to start the fun. Don't believe the words we go. While my heart and I'm so spinning, I'm still in the game and I won't stop winning. I'm ready to show you all what I got, no matter if I'm broken, wrecked or not. So here you go, the finger flow. I'm ready, father, so let you know that I'm in for anything and I would stop. So tell me now, what is what you got? I will be the real MC with the power in me. I will not flee my place to be in my legacy. I'm writing down my own destiny. So don't come here and start to apply to the way I fly with never a lot. I can feel it inside, I'm ready to fight. I still hold on to the mic. I am ready to bring the discord and make a stand. Ready to face up the way that lies ahead. Ready to accept that the battle is on. No, I'm not backing down. In chaos, I'll stay strong. Ready to bring the discord and make a stand. Ready to face up the way that lies ahead. Ready to accept that the battle is on. No, I'm not backing down. In chaos, I'll stay strong. Look, I'm sure I'm different than anybody else here, but I'm not less. And I won't stop with what I do, because I don't need to be what other people want me to be. Reality might have its limits, but I still follow my dreams. Because if I can dream it, I can do it. You don't need to follow me, but at least understand why I walk this path. That is all I ask. I am halfway there, and my plans are ready. Got my mindset right, and my power is steady. I'm fighting battles which will truly take a lot to understand. But still, the dream of winning is in hand. I will always have conflict, like I was born as a soldier. And I'm waiting for the day when the battle is over. But until the time, I'm right on the front line. With my courage combined, I'll leave my duties defined. It is harsh and hard, what life can permit. But I live this life because I'm strong enough to live it. I'm committed to my cause without any second thought. I will survive, no matter how big the gunshot. And even if I die, my point has been made, that the bravery of you can never decay. So to everyone who struggles, you're all in my prayer. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Yeah, I am halfway there, no longer looking back. Hey, there's a lot to come, but still I say I am not afraid. I am halfway there, no longer looking back. Hey, there's a lot to come, but still I say I am not afraid. La 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 la. Oh. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but I'm bowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. The way that I walk is never favor the chosen. I speak in metaphors, I don't want the left and unspoken. I wobble in motion, a big tsunami waves in the ocean. The bolt is set, but the hammer to finish the job stays broken. People expect from me a certain runway to complete. Tell me just to deal with it, as my thoughts still compete. I do not give in what they say about my life, but if it were too many bullies, you slowly think they're right. I know that many people see the same stuff. I can feel you too, homie. Enough is enough. Life can be rough, harder it gets to stay tough. We all want action, but it's mostly bluff. We all want something to achieve, but we go with disbelief. I myself also have my doubts on the relief. I see no difference between who's wrong or right, since I know both sides take innocent lives. Judged by a system I never chose to follow, let alone be the shadow in which I wallow. But I shine through to the light like my name is Apollo. Bring music to the people for a better tomorrow. My knowledge for learning is turning as it gets more concerning. How several memories keep curling and keep it turning. I found the music inside of me as I found pain. So both courage and doubt still keep the reign. I'm just glad that my music can help you recognize yourself in the state that I felt. Leave the tears to me, I want you to smile, I want you to be happy. You don't need my style, even though it hurts when I'm writing my lines. I'm just glad that people write and grow happy in life. So no matter what happens, music will make the strike, since I know that music is what feelings sound like. There's music in the treetops, and there's music in the vale, and all around the music fills the sky. There's music by the river, and there's music in the grass, and the music makes your heart soar in reply. Because I know what I'm fighting for, not holding back anymore, not anymore. I know what I'm fighting for, not holding back anymore. Yeah, you know, normally I don't spit out my heart like this, but you know, I just want to spit it out right now. I know how it feels. I too have a lot of feelings I really can't express. But you know, music speaks when there are no words. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I can reach out to you with my music, man. Never forget you are not alone. Please don't forget that. I do this for my family, my friends, my wonderful little cousins, for her. time is now, yo. You'll be happy. Leave your pain, your sadness, and your tears to me. And don't worry, I got this. After all, I'm used to it, but I got this. Music is what feelings sound like. Imagination, the big escape you seek. Planets full of ideas as they lay open the reach. Same thing for dreams you work on and preach. Characteristics sound louder than all the words you speak. Unique in the technique of staying mystique while bringing harmony in chaos-inflicted territory. But if you know that your dream will fall, then what is the point of still standing tall? Get over it, let them laugh, you overreact. Look through my eyes and we will see if you will get upset. And tell the same thing to others who are depressed. You're not stopping anything, you're just like the rest. You laugh at us thinking we are stuck in a bubble. I didn't see you when we were fighting this struggle. And even if we break, there is no denying we are strong and brave as we kept on trying. What defines us is how we rise after a fall. Even if our steps still stay too small. Life's hardest storms prove the strength of your anger. Floating forth like the power of an oil tanker. Burn the view as you step up and spend your energy. Think away from the pain, you've learned enough from your memories. But even in your thoughts, you could run into jeopardy. Failure is more than a psychological enemy. You're a victim of your own mind if you trap yourself into leaving it all behind. But you must realize that there is another way. You don't need to find the bottom every day. The bottom of the bottle's what I'm trying to say. Addiction is my story slowly fading away. I know your name, not your story, but I care to listen. You're not the only one fighting for a new position. Let's just sit down and talk, cause there is more. There is more, I know it. Let's just sit down and talk, cause there is more. There is more, I know it. Let's just sit down and talk, cause there is more. There is more, I know it. Let's just sit down and talk, cause there is more. There is more, I know it.
Sometimes you can feel like what you have to offer is too little to make a difference. But today, I learned that every pony's contribution is important, no matter how small. If you just keep your head high, do your best, and believe in yourself, anything can happen.
But I say, let it.
Pitter patter, pitter patter.
All through the bladder, and no matter we feel sad up, ain't no times will get better as we all step together when
sunny gets blue.
Yeah. I live my own melody, a love and hate remedy. Reality is difficult, but I know my destiny. I know my place to be. I will say no differently, no matter the borders. Homie, I am forever free. I know my way is right, even though I still strive. Sometimes they see it when they say I am fine. There's only people that know have felt the same thing inside. The eyes you never see are the eyes that cry. It's like living in a body that fights to survive, but together with a mind that is trying to die. I regret that I'm proud, as I'm proud to regret. But out of it all, I know the way I'm set. Knowing my strength has grown, even stronger than I've known. As I still make my stand, even if I'm standing alone. I see the colors of life, even when they're gray. I see through the shade, knowing it will be okay.
Then the rain begins.
But I say, let it.
Pitter patter, pitter patter.
All through the bladder, and no matter we feel sad up, ain't no times will get better as we all step together when
sunny gets blue.
Another day has risen, another chance at living, another reason to be positive and well driven, another go inside. It will take a lot of might. Still at the edge of the dark shines another light. I guess that is life. Analyze all the pieces or move on as all the nasty parts start releasing. Peace will come if you can learn to forgive, to let go of your past, to share your struggle within. I was just like you when I was doubting around. You don't want to disappear, you just want to be found. You don't cry cause you're weak, you've been strong for too long. You're just looking for a place where you think you belong. Trust, I know what it's like. I feel the same sorrow, but the struggle of the day makes you stronger for tomorrow. See the colors of life, even when they're gray. See through the shade and know that it will be okay.
Then the rain begins,
but I say let it
fall. Pitter patter, pitter patter,
all through the bladder. And no matter we feel sadder, we know times will get better as we all step together when
sunny gets blue. Memories will fade,
but even if so, I still keep up my hope and let it go, cause I know
pretty dreams will rise up. Where
I refuse to stop, do what I do, go where my other dreams
fell through.
And whether I make the change that I wish to be, in every way possible, I will be free. Knowing under the clouds, the light shines through as the brave will rise when
Sunny gets blue. Then the rain begins,
but I say let it
fall. Pitter patter, pitter patter,
all through the bladder. And no matter we feel sadder, we know times will get better as we all step together when
sunny gets blue.
never have I ever thought to write this all down. This is a circle of events that keep spinning me round, but I can no longer stand it and it's very demanding. But I will take the upper hand in telling how I am standing. I want to take off my mask and show you how I really feel, show you face to face on how I take this ordeal. Real talk, no backing out, telling aloud how I'm all about the subject without any doubt. I feel uncertain with the pen that I write, let alone with the way on how I look at my life. But the fact that I live is a sign that I'm winning, even though I don't know how to make a new beginning. I'm proud of who I am, but not how I became this way. I'm dwelling on the past that it's making me delay, but in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. But the way I see it is not in immunity. If people say there are equal chances, then why am I still amending fences? I have nothing to prove, and don't need to be with you. Think it's cool, I take on many acts, but I'm not the fool. I hate how the good always suffers from evil. People talk about justice, but still no one is equal. It is deceitful, or what is the image of doing good, but also represent the essence like everyone else should. The thing that doesn't change in life is that things change. I find it strange, and all things derange. I will always be judged, but I'll say bring the rain, cause with every raindrop, the river stays plain. Life is a puzzle, which I will never understand, but I will try to fit the pieces with the slightest of my hand. I'm the king of my past, and I'm no longer bow, and that is the reason why I represent the crown. And I know what it takes for the struggle I do. It's already a battle in which I've never been through. I'm still not afraid, but that don't mean that I'm certain. For my motivation is always remaining determined. I don't know what's coming next and if I'll even make it there, but as long as I fall, I show the pride that I bear. It doesn't really matter how slow that I go, just as long as I don't stop, I can finish the road. I made a promise in which I will always stay true, one that will never be broken. As I'm already new, I stay myself and work for my dream, and I'm willing to stand even through the extreme. I do this for my little ones, far beyond Adobias, for Fluttershy, true to the kindness of butterflies. So no matter what they say, I'll say it with no shame. I will give my life just to protect the name.